Ready? Oh, wait a minute. Let's turn the camera on. There we go. All right. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the City of Hialeah Planning and Zoning Board meeting for Wednesday, January 28th. Everyone, please rise for the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance. Lord, we ask that you watch over us, guide us, grant us the wisdom to make the right decisions for all those involved. Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Big, short, sweet, and to the point.
Meeting guidelines. The following guidelines apply to today's Planning and Zoning Board meeting. Any person interested in making comments or posing questions on any item on the agenda may do so during the meeting. Individuals should be respectful of the Planning and Zoning Board members and make effort to speak with moderate tone, using appropriate language and avoiding personal attacks. The public can view the Planning and Zoning Board meetings on the city's YouTube page. All lobbyists must register with the Planning and Zoning Board prior to item being heard. A maximum of 4 speakers in favor and 4 speakers in opposition will be allowed to address the Planning and Zoning Board on any item. Each speaker's comments will be limited to 3 minutes. Item number 1, roll call. Mr. Perez?
Here.
Mr. Mason?
Here.
Mr. Iglesias?
Here.
Mr. Carvajal?
Present.
Mr. Huge?
Here.
Mr. Morales?
Here.
Mrs. Enriquez? Here. We have a quorum. Item number 2, approval of Planning and Zoning Board summary agenda of January 14th, 2026 as submitted.
Motion to approve.
Second that motion.
We had a motion by Mrs. Enriquez, second by Mr. Iglesias. Mr. Mason?
Yes.
Mr. Iglesias?
Yes.
Mr. Carvajal does not vote because he was not present at last meeting. Mr. Morales?
Yes.
Mr. Huge?
Yes.
Mrs. Enriquez?
Yes.
Mr. Perez?
Yes.
Item has been approved. Administration of oath to all applicants and anyone who will be speaking before the board on any item.
Anyone and everyone that's going to speak in front of the board, please stand and raise your right hand so we can swear in. Todos los que van a hablar al frente de la Junta, pónganse de pie para jurarlo, por favor.
Do you swear or affirm the truth? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth before this board? ¿Usted jura o afirma decir la verdad ante esta junta?
Thank you. Let the record show the answer was on the affirmative.
A written decision and resolution will be prepared and presented for review to the City Council. The City Council is authorized to affirm with conditions, or override the decisions by resolution. After the resolution is adopted, contact a member of the City Clerk's office to obtain a copy of the final decision and resolution. Upon your receipt of the final decision and resolution, contact the building department to obtain your required building permit. Summary minutes or a copy of the audio file of the proceedings before the Planning and Zoning Board shall be prepared and submitted to the City Council before its hearing. The Planning and Zoning Board recommendations for the following public hearing requests will be heard by the City Council at a scheduled meeting of Tuesday, February 24th, 2026. Item number 3, final decision to allow an interior west side setback of 2 feet, 9 inches, where 6 feet are required for an existing aluminum roof to be legalized. To allow 0 feet where 6 feet are required for a wood-covered terrace to be legalized, and to allow a rear setback of 5.77 feet where 20 feet are required for an existing aluminum roof terrace to be legalized. Property is located at 161 East 43rd Street, Hialeah, zoned R1, 1 Family District. Applicant, Kirenia Gonzalez Moreno.
Name and address, please.
Tu nombre y tu dirección, por favor.
Ok. Kirenia González Moreno, la dirección es 161 East, 43 Street, Hialeah, Florida 33013.
¿Inglés o español?
Español.
Ok. Ella lo va a leer en inglés primero, después te lo traduce al español. Y si tenemos alguna discusión,
Ok.
inglés y español para poderlo traducir. ¿Ok?
The property in this application is located on the north side of East 43rd Street between Palm Avenue and East 2nd Avenue. The lot is approximately 8,280 square feet or 0.19 acres. The site is improved with a 2,089 square foot single-family home originally built in 1952, according to Miami-Dade County Property Appraisal's records. The property is designated as low-density residential on the city's land, in the city's future land use map, and the zoning classification is R1, one-family district, which is consistent therewith. A review of the city microfilm's records indicate that the main residence was originally constructed with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms under permit number 1952-17606. Records further show that several improvements were permitted, included a Florida room addition under permit number 1970-8191 and swimming pool permit number 1981-1621. A concrete fence under permit number 1881-1879, and a driveway under permit number 1882-630. In April 2025, the property owner received a building without a permit violation under case number BWOP-001117-2025 for failing to obtain permits for aluminum roofs, windows, and doors, as well as a structure constructed at the rear of the property. The owner subsequently applied for building permits and obtained building permit BLDR-010044-2025 to demolish 2 aluminum roofs located at the rear of the property to the east side, and a building permit to legalize the windows and doors under permit number BLDR-011225-2025. During the zoning review, staff determined that certain existing structures proposed for legalization do not comply with the required setback and distance separation requirements of the City of Hialeah Code of Ordinance, which is why the request is being heard today. The property owner is before the city seeking approval for several structures used as terraces, including an aluminum roof structure located on the west side of the property, identified as terrace number 4 on the site plan. This structure provides an interior west side setback of 2 feet 9 inches, where 6 feet are required. Staff finds that this reduction setback does not negatively impact the adjacent property, as the structure is not built to the property line, and roof runoff does not, and water runoff does not drain into neighboring properties. There is also an existing wood covered terrace located on the west side of the property, identified as terrace number 2 on the site plan, which has a 0-foot setback where 6 feet are required. Staff met with the property owner December 29, 2025, at which time the owner was informed that civil plans addressing roof or rain runoff water must be submitted as part of the building permit application for the legalization of the terrace, of the wood covered terrace. This requirement is intended to ensure that stormwater runoff from the covered roof does not adversely impact the adjacent property to the west, as the structure is built directly along the property lines. Additionally, there is an existing aluminum roof terrace located on the north side of the property, identified as terrace number 3 on the site plan, which provides a rear setback of 5.77, where 20 feet are required. Staff finds that this reduced setback does not negatively impact adjacent property, as the structure is accessory in nature, low in height, and does not encroach into neighboring properties. Approval will allow the terrace to be legalized and bring the property into compliance with code. The submitted site plan does not demonstrate compliance with the minimum 30% of the pervious area requirements, which was discussed with the property owner at the time of the meeting. The site plan must be revised to reflect the minimum of 2,484 square feet of pervious area throughout the lot. In addition, the site plan must show a minimum of 2 feet of drainage separation on both the west and east side of the driveway to comply with the drainage requirements, except in the area where the terrace number 2 is located. Lastly, despite the alteration made to the site, the property remains compatible with the surrounding single-family residential neighborhood character. Staff recommends approval of the request subject to the following conditions. Number 1, the applicant shall apply for and obtain a building permit to legalize the existing roof terraces in order to resolve the code violation. And 2, the existing roof terraces shall remain open on all sides. And 3, the site plan shall be revised to demonstrate compliance with the minimum 30% of the pervious area requirement, providing a minimum of 2,484 square feet of pervious area throughout the lot. And 4, the site plan shall indicate a minimum of 2 feet of drainage separation on both the west and east side of the driveway in compliance with the city drainage requirements. And 5, civil plans addressing runoff on stormwater drainage shall be submitted as part of the building permit application for the legalization of the roof terraces, particularly for terrace number 2, to ensure the runoff does not adversely impact adjacent properties. And 6, no additional expansions, enclosures, or modification of the existing roof terraces shall be permitted unless through the appropriate permitting and zoning review process. Recommendation as staff approval with conditions. Ahora se lo voy a leer en español, ¿ok? La propiedad de esta solicitud está ubicada en el lado norte de la calle 43 Este, entre Palm Avenue y la Segunda Avenida del Este. El lote tiene aproximadamente 8.280 pies cuadrados. En el terreno se encuentra una vivienda unifamiliar de 2.089 pies cuadrados, construida originalmente en 1952. Según los registros del tasador de propiedades del condado Miami-Dade, la propiedad está designada como residencial de baja densidad en el mapa de uso del suelo futuro de la ciudad. La clasificación de la zonificación es R1, distrito unifamiliar, lo cual es consistente con dicha designación. Una revisión de los registros de la ciudad indica que la residencia principal se construyó con 3 dormitorios y 2 baños según el permiso número 1952 17606. Los registros también muestran que se autorizaron varias mejoras, incluyendo una ampliación de una terraza cubierta, un Florida Room, con el permiso 1980-8191, una piscina con el permiso 1981-1621, una cerca de concreto con el permiso 1981-1879 y una entrada para vehículos con el permiso número 1982-630. En abril del 2025, el propietario recibió una notificación de infracción por construcción sin permiso bajo el caso BWOP 00111-7-2025 por no obtener los permisos correspondientes para techos, ventanas y puertas de aluminio, así como para estructuras construidas en la parte trasera de la propiedad. Posteriormente, el propietario solicitó un permiso de construcción con el permiso número BLDR 010044-2025 para demoler 2 techos de aluminio ubicados en la parte trasera de la propiedad al lado este y un permiso de construcción para legalizar las ventanas y las puertas con el permiso número BLDR 011225-2025. Durante la revisión de zoning, el personal determinó que ciertas estructuras existentes que se proponen legalizar no cumplen con los requisitos de separación y distancia mínima establecidos en el Código de las Ordenanzas de la ciudad de Hialeah, por lo cual se presenta esta solicitud. El propietario se encuentra ante la ciudad solicitando la aprobación de varias estructuras utilizadas como terrazas, incluida una terraza con techo de aluminio ubicada en el lado oeste de la propiedad, identificada como terraza número 4 en el plano del sitio. Esta estructura presenta un retroceso interior en el lado oeste de 2 pies y 9 pulgadas cuando se requieren 6 pies. Staff considera que este retroceso reducido no afecta negativamente a la propiedad adyacente, ya que la estructura no se construyó hasta la línea de la propiedad y el agua de lluvia del techo no drena hacia las propiedades vecinas. También existe una terraza cubierta de madera ubicada en el lado oeste de la propiedad, identificada como terraza número 2 en el plano del sitio, que tiene un retroceso de 0 pies cuando se requieren 6. Staff también se reunió con el propietario el 29 de diciembre del 2025, momento en el que se le informó que se deben presentar planos de ingeniería civil que aborden el drenaje de agua de lluvia del techo como parte de la solicitud de permiso de construcción para la legalización de la terraza. Este requisito tiene como propósito asegurar que el agua de lluvia que escurre desde el techo cubierto no perjudique a la propiedad vecina situada al oeste, ya que la estructura está construida justo sobre la línea divisoria de terreno. Además, existe una terraza con techo de aluminio ubicada en el lado norte de la propiedad, identificada como terraza número 3 en el plano, que presenta un retroceso trasero de 5.77 pies cuando se requieren 20. El personal considera que este retroceso reducido no afecta negativamente a las propiedades adyacentes, ya que la estructura es de carácter accesorio, de baja altura y no invade las propiedades vecinas. La aprobación permitiría legalizar la terraza y que la propiedad cumpla con el código. El plano del sitio presentado no demuestra el cumplimiento del requisito del mínimo del 30% de área permeable a través de la propiedad, lo cual se conversó con el propietario durante la reunión. El plano del sitio debe revisarse para reflejar un mínimo de 2.484 pies cuadrados de área permeable, es decir, de área verde, en todo el lote. Además, el plano del sitio debe mostrar una separación de drenaje mínima de 2 pies tanto como en el lado oeste y como en el lado este de la entrada para vehículos para cumplir con los requisitos de drenaje, excepto en el área donde se encuentra la terraza número 2. Finalmente, a pesar de las modificaciones realizadas en el sitio, la propiedad sigue siendo compatible con el vecindario residencial unifamiliar. El staff recomienda la aprobación de la solicitud sujeta a las siguientes condiciones. El aplicante deberá solicitar un permiso de construcción para legalizar las terrazas techadas existentes a fin de sanar las infracciones de código. Las terrazas techadas existentes deberán permanecer abiertas por todos sus lados. El plano del sitio deberá revisarse para demostrar el cumplimiento del requisito mínimo del 30% de área permeable, proporcionando un mínimo de 2.484 pies cuadrados de área permeable en todo el terreno. El plano del sitio deberá indicar una separación de drenaje mínima de 2 pies, tanto en el lado oeste como en el lado este de la entrada de vehículos. Se deberá presentar planos de ingeniería civil que aborden la lluvia, el agua de lluvia del techo y el drenaje de las aguas como parte de la solicitud de permiso de construcción para la legalización de la terraza techada, identificada como terraza número 2. No se permitiría ninguna otra ampliación, cerramiento o modificación adicional de las terrazas techadas existentes a menos que se apruebe mediante el proceso de permisos o revisión de zonificación correspondiente. Staff le recomienda aprobación con todas esas condiciones, que usted las cumpla.
Sí,
Did you understand that? ¿No entendiste?
sí. todo.
Okay. Should she get a copy of all the conditions?
She got it.
She got it?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Tú tienes una copia de eso porque es mucho.
Sí, ya me lo mandaron, sí.
Okay, thank you. Comments or questions? Una pregunta, un comentario?
No.
Comments or questions on the board? Anyone in the audience have a comment or question? Okay, closes the part of the public hearing. What's the pleasure of the board?
Motion to approve with conditions.
Second the motion with conditions.
So we had a motion by Mrs. Enriquez, second by Mr. Iglesias. Mr. Mason,
Yes.
Mrs. Enriquez,
Yes.
Mr. Perez,
Yes.
Mr. Morales,
Yes.
Mr. Yuch,
Yes.
Mr. Carvajal,
Yes.
Mr. Iglesias.
Yes.
Item has been approved with conditions.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Okay, so item number 4 was a postponed item from last meeting, but we're going to keep it postponed until further notice. Okay, so no action on item number 4. Let me read the address. 495 West 39th Place.
Okay, so these two items were final decisions, so there's no more final decisions on the agenda.
No.
We're gonna go ahead and move on to the regular P and Z board meeting. It's only two items, so variances, so.
Item number 5. Variance permit to allow the construction of a single-family home on a substandard lot having a total area of approximately 5,820 square feet, or 7,500 square feet is the minimum required, and to allow a lot width of 60 feet, where 75 feet is the minimum required. Property is located at 425 East 52nd Street, Hialeah Zoned R1, One Family District. Applicant, Teresita DJ Vallejos Iglesias and Douglas de Jesus Vallejos.
Name and address, please. Make sure
Supposed to be this.
the microphone is green.
Okay,
Thank you. Name and address.
Teresita de Jesus Vallejos, and the address is 425 East 52nd Street.
Thank you.
The property in this application is located on the north side of the East 52nd Street between East 4th Avenue and East 5th Avenue. The site is approximately 5,820 square feet or 0.13 acres, according to Miami-Dade County Property Appraisals records. The property was originally platted in 1929 as a 60-foot wide and 97-foot deep lot under Plat Book 33, page 28, and has remained vacant since that time. The site is designated low-density residential on the city's future land use map and is zoned R1, One Family District, which is consistent therewith. The surrounding land use designation and zoning classification as are followed. To the north, the Little River Canal, followed by a low-density residential, zone R1. To the east, south, and west, low-density residential, zone R1. In November 2025, a building permit for the new construction of a single-family residence was submitted to the building department under permit number BLDR-011370-2025. During the permit review, staff determined that a variance was required to allow construction on a substandard lot and that a site plan and concurrency application would also be needed to be submitted. As a result, the property owner is before the city requesting a variance to allow the construction of a single-family home on a lot containing approximately 5,820 square feet, where the minimum of 7,500 square feet is required, and with a lot width of 60 feet, where the minimum width is 75 feet is required. According to the submitted plans, the proposed development consists of a 2,509 square foot, one-story single-family residence designed to include 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, a kitchen, dining room, living room, laundry room, an office, and a room labeled as a guest room or storage. The submitted site plan demonstrates compliance with the required front, rear, and side setback regulations. In addition, the projects provide 2,911.3 square feet, or approximately 50% of pervious area, which exceed the minimum 30% requirement. Based on a staff analysis, the subject lot was platted prior to the adoption of the minimum lot width and minimum lot area requirements of the City of Hialeah Code of Ordinances. As such, staff finds the variance request to be minimal and reasonable. The proposed development will improve the long vacant lots, provide compatible infill development, create ownership opportunities, and enhance the overall character of the neighborhood. The Department of Public Works has confirmed that the site is served by Pump Station 30-348, which is currently in OK status. Additionally, a concurrency management application will be submitted by the staff to Miami-Dade County Public School once the owners submit a site plan and concurrency application in order to determine whether the surrounding school have available capacity. Based on the applicant's request, staff recommends approval of the variance permit subject to the following conditions: enter into a declaration of restrictions to develop the site in substantial accordance with the plans prepared by Emiliano Orozco, PE, signed on December 17, 2025, and submit 2 sets of architectural plans to the Planning and Zoning Department to initiate the site plan and concurrency review subject to the hearing approval, and obtain approval from the Street Department for the proposed driveway approaches fronting East 52nd Street. Staff recommends approval with conditions.
Thank you. Do you understand her recommendation?
Yes, I understand.
Any comments or questions?
No comments, no questions.
Comments or questions from the board? Okay. Comments or questions from the audience? Name and address, please.
My name is Rafael Bermudo. I'm the owner of 435 East 52nd Street and 449 East 52nd Street. I got 2 letters. I am the property adjacent to 425, I believe is the address of the empty lot.
Okay.
And my concern is how close will that new construction be to the 435 property right next to it? Considering that it's I just learned right now that it's an over 2,000 square foot residence.
Yes, so there's side setbacks of the property. It is 7 feet to the south. No, I'm sorry, to the east, and 7 feet, 0.16 to the west.
So their eastern wall will be 7 feet away from my property. So that is my height and a foot.
The property line, or basically the wall of the building, yes, it will be 7 feet.
And that is what is required by law?
Yes, that is more than enough.
That is the minimum required by law.
That is actually more than enough because this lot is 60 foot wide. So actually they can provide 10% of the width of the lot. And in this case, they're providing 7.
I'm sorry, they're providing 7 versus what? I didn't catch the first
60. The lot width is 60.
60.
Exactly. So the minimum that they have to provide is 6 feet and they're providing 7.
An extra foot. Okay.
Correct.
All right. It is what it is.
But May, just to correct, it's 7 feet from the property line, not 7 feet from your wall.
7 feet from the property
From the
line.
property line.
Right.
The wall, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Right.
whatever you have from your property line
Mhm.
to your building
Yes.
that adds to
To,
their 7 feet on the other side.
So it's 7 feet from my property line to their wall.
yeah.
To their wall.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that they're building a house there. My parents moved into that house in 1970 and that lot has been empty ever since. And I just learned that from 1920 something, it's been empty. So
Absolutely nothing wrong with you inquiring and looking out for your
Yeah.
property, your benefit. As you can see, it does meet
yeah,
code. It meets so far. It hasn't been built yet. You know, we're in the planning stages, but so far so good. It meets the criteria.
I understand. I'm just here to get educated. I'm not challenging you or anything. So
Very good.
Are you going to be my neighbor? Okay, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, closes the part of public hearing. If there's no more comments or questions from the board,
Motion to approve with conditions.
have a motion to approve by Gisela.
Second that motion with conditions?
We had a motion by Mrs. Enriquez, second by Mr. Iglesias.
Not Gisela's.
I understood. Mr. Huge,
Yes.
Mr. Morales,
Yes.
Mr. Perez.
Yes.
Mr. Mason.
Yes.
Mrs. Enriquez.
Yes.
Mr. Iglesias.
Yes.
Mr. Carvajal.
Yes.
Item has been approved with conditions.
Perfect. Thank you. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Item number
Thank you for
6.
coming.
Item number 6, variance permit to allow the residential unit B, to have an area of 570 square feet where 750 square feet is the minimum required. To allow parking in the front setback where no parking in the front setback is allowed. And to allow 4 parking spaces fronting East 4th Street to back out into the right of way where backup parking is only allowed in low density residential districts. Property is located at 158 East 4th Street, Hialeah Zone CR, Commercial Residential District. Applicant, Alex Arniela, on behalf of AAA Waterproofing and CLC.
Thank you. Name and address, please.
Alex Arniela, 158 East 4th Street, Hialeah.
Thank you.
The property is located mid-block on the south side between East First Avenue and East Second Avenue, with an existing central business district land use designation and with a CR commercial residential zoning district. The property is also within the Hialeah Downtown Urban Center, HDOC, and is surrounded by properties within the central business district land use designation and CR commercial residential zoning district to the east, west, and south, and R3D residential to the north. The original one-story house was built in 1922 with approximately 1,387 square feet of living area, with inspiration and details in the Mediterranean Revival architectural style. In 1939, a rear detached structure was built, and in 1984, an addition to the rear structure was approved. However, Miami-Dade County and City of Hialeah records indicate that the rear addition was approved for storage purposes only. The current zoning designation permits up to 5 residential units on similar lot sizes. However, keeping the existing character of the property, which was developed in such tasteful and subtle Mediterranean Revival architectural style, is beneficial to maintain the character of the block. Therefore, the request for a variance to allow the rear structure to become a residential unit is within the current density designation of the existing zoning district, even though the size of the rear residential unit is not up to the minimum required. Such a unit size is within the latest residential projects throughout the city. In addition, the property has enough parking and has enough space to provide for the proper parking spaces. 4 parking spaces for 2 residential units is required. Since the property is developed and will be maintained in a low-density character, parking backing out to the street is not detrimental since it will continue the parking behavior of the property. Staff proposes the following conditions to the proposed plan. Eliminate the tandem parking space and accommodate the 4th parking space toward the east of the site of the property, which the applicant has already submitted revised plans indicating that change. Improve the front facade, maintaining the original architectural style of the structure, and provide landscaping plans to maintain existing mature trees and improve the overall landscaping of the property. Recommendation, staff recommends approval with conditions.
Thank you. You understand what the recommendations are? Understand the conditions?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any comments or questions? No? Okay. Comments or questions from the board?
Through the chair,
Yes.
we're maintaining the structure and just legalizing it? Is that what's happening?
That's correct. So they're maintaining the front house, and we're basically legalizing the rear structure and convert it into a legal residential units.
Okay, right, thank you.
Okay, there's no one else in the audience, so closes the part of the public hearing. What's the pleasure of the board?
Motion to approve with conditions?
Second that motion with conditions?
We had a motion by Mrs. Enriquez, second by Mr. Iglesias. Mr. Morales?
Yes.
Mr. Perez?
Yes.
Mr. Mason?
Yes.
Mr. Iglesias?
Yes.
Mrs. Enriquez?
Yes.
Mr. Huge?
Yes.
Mr. Capahan?
Yes.
Item has been approved with conditions.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Miscellaneous item not requiring advertising. Item number 7, old business. Okay,
Any old business? No old business.
no old business. Item number 8, new business.
New business. I'd like to take the opportunity and welcome our new board member.
Welcome.
Just like last time, new, but not so new. Familiar. Okay, so welcome aboard.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Anything else? And oh, please bundle up. It's gonna be cold this weekend. All right, if there's no more business, then